I want to kind of like introduce you like how I started like writing my own poem and then finding the visual references based on that. So again, like animation can be very intimidating when it comes to personal project because there's no boundary, there's no one tell you what to do, there's obviously there's no deadline. So I can totally understand how people can feel intimidated and then, oh, like I'm not sure if I can ever finish my personal project. So like in this creative process, I want to show you like and demonstrate like how I tackle each creative process like one at a time, which is like really important to not make yourself like overwhelming. So for me, I tend to get overwhelmed when I think about all these ideas when it comes to my own personal project, because again, there's no boundary. So one of the creative process that I started with is called Freewriting. I learned this approach from Professor Austin Shaw in his Design for Emotion class, where you are like freeing your mind and kind of like starting like ease, you know? So like you're not thinking about, oh, like I need to make cool project, or, oh, like what if I can't even like bring it to animation? You don't think about any of them, but you're just like really having fun with your like goofy ideas and, you know, just like staying in your own world. So in this like free writing, English is not my first language, and that's like the always like my first concern when it comes to professional writing or my own writing. But with this process, I'm just not thinking about anything, and I'm not like worry doesn't exist in this like stage. So I don't care about grammar, I don't care about the structure, but literally I'm just like pouring out all the words that's been lingering in my head. So like if you look at it, like everything starts with a dream or dreams being lost between reality. And then if you like look through it, some of the sentences totally doesn't make sense to me. But you just like keep writing, you know? But then like I would set the timer, like, okay, I'm going to give myself 15 minutes, because if I give more than that, then I'm going to overthink and I'm going to try to like curate the words, and I'm going to try to make it nicer. But that's not the purpose of this free writing. So I'm just like pouring out all the words, and, you know, like maybe I can also give the boundary, like, okay, I want to do this within 2 minutes, but I want to fill out 2 pages, you know? So kind of like setting the rules. And like here, like a tiger flower, cat bumblebee, I don't know where that coming from, cannibal flowers, you know? So like I'm just like pouring out all the words, and I'm, you know, like I'm not the best at grammar. So for me, it was just like using the adjectives and words that are visually easy to like envision, you know? Like here, like, it's taking me to the shore where billions of stars are facing down and reflected in breezy waves. And then everything's are just like very expressive. And, I feel like I was able to feel like lighter after this free writing. And then, so this was like the first progress. And then, based on that, I would like highlight some of the words that lingers with me, and then some of the words that I think it could be visually interesting. So like here, like surrealistic, journey, whisper, washed away, or like passengers, and the green river, or like teal river, you know, like all these like describable words. So I would like highlight those, and then kind of visiting like subconscious level of my mindset, or like unconscious of my mindset, like where, like what I've been thinking about it unconsciously or like subconsciously. And then here again, darkness devoured me, trapped in this cold plastic tank. So yeah, I would like highlight those like words that I think it would be interesting. Another thing is like you don't have to feel pressure at all, because you don't ever have to show this to anyone, right? So like there's nobody to judge how you think or like how you imagine things. So it's just like, again, like personal project is also like part of like discovering about yourself as a creative, because as I'm like working in our industry more and more, like everyone has their own creative process. I mean, there is like common creative process where like, hey, like, can you get the thumbnails done? Hey, can you get the sketches done? You know, but then I feel like everyone has their own brain system, like brain structure when it comes to like working or like making things. So I think like the beauty of the personal project is to kind of like developing or like establishing your own way of like enjoying making work. And then like for me, like free writing is like one of the approach that I enjoy so much and have a lot of fun with it before I actually created something.